Alright, so got a new game here. My Summer Car. Now, to start a new game, it erases your current game that you have going, but I want to be able to show what the game is. My current game, well, let's just say I've made a few mistakes. So let's go ahead and do a new game. Name, I always put my real name, but whatever. And this is permadeath. We're going to turn it off because you die so easy in this game. The rest of this you can't change, and I don't think you can. I'm hoping that they bring it to where you can change the language in the game, but as of right now, it is not an option. So, gonna put Steven. Permadeath is off. Begin. All right. Oh man. Now, I gotta say this: if you like cars and stuff, you're gonna find the enjoyment in this. That if you're not really interested in cars, you don't know very much about cars, it might be more of a stressful situation than an actual enjoyable one. Let's go to open our fridge. I'll put our beer in there, and put our sausage in there. Close the fridge. Now, to save the game, you go to the toilet and you just look down in it, and we give you the option to save it. Now you can eventually buy parts upgrades for your car, rims, special tires. You get the idea. It's not a huge option thing, but it's there. And the game is an alpha, so hopefully the developer will stick with it. Now this is what you start with. And the mosquito, even though you're completely clean, like your dirtiness level, if you look at the top right, even though you're not dirty, you still hear the mosquito, which just drives me nuts. But yeah, let's get started. So, if you're curious what all you have to do to your car, it's not just simple as putting seats in. Alright, you have your suspension items. You have your body items on the other wall. You have your exhaust down there. You got your radiator, your electronics, your everything. It's all here. It's all here. And you start with your block. Let's turn it. Now, I'm just going to show you just a little bit of the assembling and everything. You grab it. What I'm doing is I'm crouching down, and then I guess I'm going into the prone, which, I've worked on cars before. Hardly ever do I go onto the prone just to work on the motor that's already sitting out. But what you're looking for is that check mark. So you have it around the right spot. Now, that right there is just the start. Now that we put the crank in, we can put the cam in now if you want. Probably a good idea so you don't forget about it. Now, if you try to keep on assembling, one, you're forgetting something kind of important here. But two, a lot of times the parts will fall out or fall off because they're not bolted down. So alright, the main bearing should be the... Sometimes it actually matters if it's turned or not, and sometimes it don't. Come on, the main bearing goes right there. Sometimes it's very frustrating. Sometimes you actually do have to turn them. Sometimes you don't. It's very hit and miss. It's very alpha game-ish, which it's an alpha game. So that is one thing you really have to take into effect. Anytime you buy a game on Steam, if it's an alpha game and you don't enjoy starting over, running into bugs constantly, But alpha games are not for you. Alright, now that we have the main bearings on, you notice that we have to bolt them down. So, you can leave your toolbox there if you want, but I prefer to pick it up and put it down where I'm working. I'm going to hit 2. I'll bring my tool and come on, F. Now to find the right wrench. This is why I bring the toolbox down to me. And if you know about cars, and you're thinking, well, shoot, that should be a pretty good sized bolt. You're gonna be shocked at some of the sizes of bolts. Now, maybe this kind of car is really done like that, you know, where you put bigger bolts in your oil pan than you do in your head bolts. But anyways, that's not here nor there. Alright, so we got that done. The next step would be to put the pistons in. And pistons are numbered. And they're done like that for a reason. So this is basically it. You've got to build your motor. But if you don't know, I can understand that somebody that doesn't know anything about engines, cars, etc. This would be very frustrating because you might try to go ahead and put the heads on first, or you may forget, you know, your head gasket. Maybe you don't assemble the clutch right. Forget to put your engine plate on. There's a lot to it. And at the same time, it's very simple. I've never used the spray paint. I don't even know. I'm just playing now. I am a master spray painter. Look at that. All I did was spray the rear left quarter panel. Can I do the... Okay, you can't do... That'd be neat if you could, though. You know what I mean? I was really hoping that you could. What about the dashboard? Come on. Come on. No. Alright. Let's get rid of that. So, that shows you the starting of this game. And you know what? I'm looking around, and one of the issues I had in my other game was I did not have a water pump belt. And I don't see one again anywhere. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to take it off the van. No, you can't. Unfortunately, you can't get in and work on the van or your other vehicles that you have. This can be very frustrating. I don't use the back gasket for this reason. There we go. That should feel... Yeah, it's not in the back of the van either, so... Let's shut the door, go into driving mode. And now if you give it gas, you can see the pedal moving in there. And I don't know if it actually helps or not, but we'll lean to the left here, find ignition. But one of the things that I do, because it's an older van, is I pump it. And I don't know if that'll actually flood it, or if it actually helps, or what, but I just naturally... I don't know. Now, here you got your graphics, and I mean you can turn show frames for a second. Come on, turn that over there. All right. One of the things that I was looking for actually is and I don't see it. I was looking for volume because everything in this game is pretty loud. And I didn't want to do that in the video. So I'll just show you a little bit of this. We're going to have to release the handbrake. Alright. Hit G to put it in gear. It's at the bottom right. You see it says 1, so that's what gear we're in. And it will sit and spin, so it's what you fit. Oh. Oh, wow. No, don't hit the car. Let's get it here and look. Now, supposedly there is a... Supposedly there is a muscle car, some kind of, it's obviously not in there, in one of the barns. I just read a little bit of it. One of the things I do is I like to keep it in second anytime I'm in the grass. Oh, sitting there looking over there. Oh man. Alright, so one of the things is you get these cars to do jobs. And we don't care that it's still in gear. What they'll want is they'll want you to come pump out their septic tank. Or they'll want wood. Okay. This is very... We are going to grab the X. And, oh my gosh, this is just terrible. Where's... I want to throw the axe down. That's what I want to do. There we go. Now, after you chop the wood, you can put it in the trailer. And man, how long is this going to last? Then you can drive the tractor, which I have never done. Kind of curious how it actually... This is Don't drink that bottle if you want to be able to function. Okay, so we're in driver mode. And this guy cannot look straight, so. Front hydraulics. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Hand throttle. Come on, guys. Sober up. We got work to do. This is, I know it looks, probably looks simple, but. Alright, we're turning it off because this guy cannot. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it at this note because my guy is completely. I mean, oh my gosh. This is me running straight. So, wow. You can't disassemble and you can't take apart any other vehicle except for the one that you got. That is something I read on the forums. A lot of people are wanting another car or wanting different cars. They want to be able to, there to be a car lot somewhere in town. You know, all of it, which is really good ideas, and I really hope the develop team sticks with this game. Because that is one thing, it's a crapshoot. Anytime you buy an alpha game, will the developer stay with it? Will they continue to improve it? I hope so. I mean, I really do. But there you go. It's one of those games that you're either going to enjoy it for what it is, or you're going to be constantly playing the what if game, and you're not going to enjoy it. So, if you're a car person or a person that just likes the tasks of building something, taking time, and completing it, then this definitely, it's a rewarding game. And if you can pick it up for like $9, it's worth it. At $15, you know, there's a lot of coding in it, and they do have a game here. I've definitely gotten less for $15 before, so I would say that even at 15, I don't regret purchasing it. I don't. So, all right, well, game on.